Tonight, some St. Louis residents and restaurant owners pitted against each other over a newly proposed bill.
Yeah, neighbors say the legislation eliminates their voice when a new business wants to come in and set up shop. Our John Kipper is live in South City with more on this ongoing battle. John.
Yeah, Corey, Sam, it was just last spring when Danny Eichenhorst, who co-owns Steve's Hot Dogs, pleaded with the city to do something to streamline the process of liquor licenses. But then months went by and little happened until last week when a bill to do just that quickly got out of committee. But now we have neighborhood leaders and residents who say that bill goes too far and they feel completely left out of the process.
I think the decision was made before we all showed up, and I think that was an outrageous abuse of public trust.
Jim Dwyer and two other neighborhood leaders were not pleased on how quickly the City Board of Aldermen moved on a bill that would streamline the liquor license process. The hearing was Thursday, before the public could see the new bill, and the committee voted on it that same day.
That's no way to run a government, really just cutting the residents out of the process.
First Alert 4 sat down with leaders of three St. Louis neighborhoods, Wynnewood Park, Central West End, and St. Louis Hills, all of whom want to see the city keep the plat and petition process, which requires business owners seeking a license to gather signatures from nearby residents.
It gives us a level of control that we can feel good about who's coming in the neighborhood.
The bill that now heads to the full board is sponsored by Alderman Brett Narayan. It would still allow for businesses to choose the signature process, but it also allows for restaurant owners to instead go through a series of hearings for a 6-month period. And if they had no issues, they'd get a license.
This broken process has unfortunately pitted residents against restaurants, and it just shouldn't be that way.
Danny Eichenhorst is CEO of Hustle Hospitality Group, which runs 3 restaurants in the city, including Steve's Hot Dogs.
The system has been very inefficient.
She asked city officials last year to change the process, but says she's not against keeping the signature requirement, but at least reforming it, possibly moving the process online or including more public hearings. She says business owners too often have bad resident information and have to work 20 to 60 hours to gather signatures, combining to make it almost impossible to get the required amount.
Let's make it a little bit easier for restaurants to have the opportunity to prove themselves.
But the neighborhood leaders want to keep the signature process and don't believe public hearings give residents enough of a voice.
They haven't listened to us about the bill. Why would they listen to us under this new track?
Now, the bill also includes new powers for the city's excise division, which oversees liquor licenses, to step in and shut down a business not following the rules. Now, that part is less controversial and welcomed by both sides of the issue. Reporting in South City, John Kipper, First Alert 4.